We gon' make some moves tonight, yeah, stand up. Got something to prove tonight, so stand up. We ain't gonna plan tonight, we gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all till it's out. We ain't gonna plan tonight, we gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright.
What's going on, everybody? Well, there you have it. Team USA all the way. That's right. Team USA on to the next round as they shut out Team Australia in a 2-0 win. Eh, Amazing, amazing performance today from Team USA on all sides of the ball, right? Matt Freese, I'll start there. Matt Freese played very, very, very well between the pipes for Team USA to take on Team Australia. I loved what I saw today. I loved everything. For a beat reporter that covers the Philadelphia Union, I would hope that the Union would take a page out of this team's playbook because they play all around good soccer. Speaking of, we all know Matt Freese has his ties to the Philadelphia Union, obviously now playing for NYCFC, now playing for Team USA. And, man, talk about the right guy for the job. Matt Freese was spectacular tonight. He was really, really good. Australia was going to bring the physicality. They're going to bring the aggressiveness. They really trying to get in the heads of Team USA, but no, not today. Not today. It was all Team USA all the way, and I loved everything. They both had both shots on goal. Australia had 2, Team USA had 2, but it looked like it went after Team USA went up 2-0 in that first half. I thought for sure that and I expected it. That was going to be Australia was going to try to push the envelope a little bit, bring it a little harder. And no, not at all. Team USA shut down everything. You had to expect it. Yes. My man Mike Orhan, our Street Punk Entertainment's video game Comic-Con beat report says USA. That's right. Team USA. Hit me with a clothesline. It says USA. I love your Razor Ramon. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Team USA, though, big time win tonight. Big time win today. And you heard all the reasons why you should be scared of Team Australia. And listen, I saw what Team Australia had to offer. It wasn't great. They brought great physical defense. They had opportunities where they could have took over this game, and they didn't. You got to give it to Matt Freese and the defense that was in front of Matt Freese. Can't wait for the Scotsman at 6 baby. Yeah, that's right, the Scotsman. That's right. For you guys don't know the schedule, Scotland's coming up here in a little bit. So again, if a lot of soccer going on. Scotland's going to be playing today. We got Brazil and Haiti down in South Philadelphia. I'm excited for that. So, just getting back to the game though at hand. It should be. It was really good to see. It was good. Team USA win. Like I mentioned before, Matt Freese just playing stellar between the pipes today. You knew that Australia had to come out with desperation punch, and they just couldn't get anything going. They just couldn't get anything going. Like I said, they brought the physicality. They didn't care about drawing yellow cards or doing nothing. They drew 4 yellow cards today for Team Australia. They were really trying to get in the heads of Team USA because, you saw it. Speed and skill, they just couldn't match what Team USA had to deliver. And now it seems like these two teams have become a rival for one another. It's gotten real chippy between the two. Saw some pushing and shoving, almost to chokeholds. All that was being delivered there on the field today. Yeah, but that's what you need for the sport, though. Yeah, I like seeing it. I like a little attitude. I like to see, for so many years, people saying soccer is a soft sport. I like to see people get inside, the pushing and shoving, spit at one another if you have to. And he was. You're right. Hit me with a clothesline. Says Matty Ice. Matty Ice was great. Matt Freese was definitely great. Australia got iced. Yes, they did. Australia definitely got iced today. It's hit me with a clothesline. It was wild today. It looked like someone was going to get hit with a clothesline out there in the fields. But I'm glad for Team USA getting the big dub. Like I said, Matt Freese was just he was solid. He was Dr. Ice, whatever you want to call him. Nothing was getting between the pipes with him down there. And you look how many missed opportunities though. Team Australia just couldn't convert. And you got to give it to the Team USA's defense. They played. Like I said, I could talk all day about how good Australia's defense looked. Well, USA matched it. Team USA definitely matched it today. They were giving them the difficult shots. They couldn't find the back of the net. They were completely missing the net and their opportunities. I mean, it got frustrating for Team Australia. Team Australia is just complex. Yeah, if you're a Team USA fan, I mean, you gotta really be excited. We're talking football. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, Tony. Tony Toe Tap, Triple T. But yeah, man, this was a huge win for Team USA. Start to finish, and how about it? How about the offense? Nice stretch passes. They were dialing up. They were, again, first time ever it was announced that the opposition teams would score on their first net. Like, that's crazy. In 2 back-to-back games, Team USA's opponents would score on their own net. Like, that's wild. That would really just help benefit for Team USA. But the header goal that Team USA got towards the end of the first half by Friedman, I mean, Seattle erupted. Great game for USA. That's right, Tony Two Tap. Tony Taps. I'm trying to say your name 3 times fast. And without Plastic. Yeah, I'm telling you, without their star player, Team USA said no sweat, no No worries. We got the hungry dogs out here. We have some hungry dogs out here. Like I said, it's good to see that for Team USA. Yeah, it was. It's been a while since I got to see. It's probably been since the Super Bowl. Close to it. See, I was rocking like that, and they were rocking today. He says next game is at 10 p.m. That's past my bedtime. Well, see, that's the difference, Tony. You're not a loser. You have boundaries. I'm a loser, man. I will stay up for that game, and I will stay up very late to watch that game. I'll be doing the same thing. You're a smart man. But yeah, if you're again just chiming in, tell me what you thought about Team USA getting a 2-0 win over Team Australia. The header goal was rocking. And then you saw in the second half that Team Australia was bringing the pressure, just bringing. And they had nothing to, you had expected. But again, a credit to Team USA's defense, sticking around. Just make things tough for them. I have a feeling, Tony says, I have a feeling there will be nothing at stake in the game, so the team will be just going through the emotions. Yeah, you're right. There's Thursday night won't mean nothing now. It's going to be a preseason game if you want to look at it that way. It's pretty much going to be a preseason at this point. Hit me with a clothesline, says, in the words of Mike Brown and the Baja Men, we let the dogs out. Yeah, we did. Give our players extra rest. We like that. Yeah, we do. I like the fact that this team's going to be able to get extra rest. I like the fact that Team USA is going to get now a little bit more extra players, the extra rest. Play all your backups in this game. Let them play. Let them get their feet wet. This is going to be a meaningless Thursday night game now, which is good, though. You move on to the second round. You move on to the knockout round. Like, Team USA has everything going for them right now. I want to know who we play in the next round. Too excited to wait. Yeah, same here. Isn't it crazy? Tony, I mean, I don't know if it sounds like you're a Philadelphia guy because you chime in a lot during my Philly post-game shows, but doesn't Team USA give you something to be excited for this summer? Other than a mediocre baseball team, a joke of a MLS team. This gives us something to watch, something to be excited for. It's been a while since I saw good, exciting soccer here. It's been really fun to watch. Captain JD, what's up, buddy? Hey, bro. Yeah, not taking the World Cup for granted. The vibes are high for USA. Yes, they are. The vibes are really really high right now. I love it. It's compelling to watch. It's compelling to watch, no doubt. It is compelling to watch. It is really, really compelling to watch. It's fun. Whoa, my man Captain JD says, now I make 3D Philly merch. Whoa. Whoa, like that. That's pretty cool. That's good stuff. So, again, guys, this was exciting. This was exciting soccer, both sides. You get a layup goal. You get Freeman, you get that header goal, and that play was designed was pretty nice. It was really a tic-tac-toe display going on. Makes the one kick, gets set up for the to the back line. Yeah, and it just looked like when Team Australia had everything figured out as far as clogging up, and protecting their goalie. Just one sweep, quick, one little kick down the lane, gets that header goal. Boom, there we go. Tony says best case scenario for the summer: 1, USA wins the World Cup. 2, Joe Embiid gets traded. Well, the 1 will probably. It seems like it's going to happen. I don't know about part 2 of the year. Part 2 of your summer. I've been wanting that to happen for the past 7 years now. It's diabolical. That guy's still part of the team. And Joel Embiid is still part of still a Sixer. Oh, Derpy. Can the group stage just end now so we can get the knockout laid out? We have right now, right? Like I was just mentioning, Derpy. I was just mentioning my man Tony. It's wild. This is a Thursday night's just going to be a preseason game. That's all the Saturday is going to Thursday night's going to mean. It doesn't mean anything. The Team USA moved on to the second round. I have a feeling this team can make hey, listen, you want to call me a homer? That's fine. But I really have a strong feeling in my stomach that Team USA can make a nice run, a deep run here into the World Cup. That's for sure. I need a diabolical still a Sixer. Yeah, I know. I'm a Sixer fan too, and that team is diabolical. That team is diabolical. So we have to wait to close to 2 weeks for a meaningful soccer game. I know we now have to wait 2 weeks to get a meaningful soccer game. 2 weeks. That's a lot of time going to go pass by. Again, guys, my name is Pat Bernard. If you haven't done already, please hit that subscribe button. I don't care what social media platform you're watching it from, just make sure you hit that subscribe. We are talking about Team USA winning 2-0 over Team Australia. Shut them out, Team Australia. And you hear a lot of people saying, giving the oohs and ahs and what to look out for with this Team Australia team, and nothing. More food reviews. Now, listen, Tony, I can always do a food review, my friend. I just had some Chinese food tonight. I knew the squad could make some noise. It just depends on the matchup laid out here on out, but the amount of young talent is just insane. In Darby, that's a very good point. This Team USA team it's loaded with a young core. Loaded with a young core. And I'm curious to know what Team USA does from here on out. They got a great pedigree going on for them. Like I said, that you see these guys who are just fearless. And you saw they were just outmatched. They were outbodied by Team Australia. Team Australia has some meat on that team. You know what I mean? Some big boys. And nothing. Love that coach. I love that coach is in America. I love that coach is an American. Yeah, he isn't. Tell you, it's crazy. He is not American, but man, he's on the sidelines and he's more hyped about than any other coach I've seen coach here. That's any American sport. He really shows a lot of body language out there. He shows a lot of body language, getting upset. He's talking about going through the emotions. My Lord. So, yeah, man, like I said, Team USA, like I said, now, like Tony says, you got to wait 2 weeks now to see who's next. Not to take words from Bill Goldberg, but who is next? And I think this team can really make some noise, though. Great idea for hiring a non-American coach, for a coach. Seriously, they are way smarter. They are way smarter. Darby says, checking in. Australia was a great test to see where they are and where they're at, but beating them 2-0 says a lot where they can be if they go future in the where they can go further every week. Yeah, and they definitely can. I think this team can make some noise. And like I said, next week is a bye. You get let your starters rest, let your bench players play, and I think this Philadelphia, the Team USA team can really make some noise here. This was a definitely another statement victory. Yeah, it was Darby. This was another statement victory. It does make you raise an eyebrow because you saw the physicality that came out from Australia. That was your only way them trying to beat Team USA with trying to get inside their heads and nothing. Now checking in. What's up now? As an American, I'm very proud of my team right now, and I'm not usually proud of them. Wow. Well, I like your honesty. I like your honesty, no. And listen, I've been watching social media throughout the course of the game, and a lot of people are excited. And your non-casual soccer fans getting on the board, getting hopping on the bandwagon, whatever you want to call it. And listen, support your country. Yeah, support it. Yeah, I will mention I felt like Team America got away with a couple calls. That's just me. I definitely felt like they got a couple calls. Definitely got away with a couple calls, um, but listen, I'll take it. A win's a win. And also, good luck to Brazil tonight with an hour travel pattern. Yeah, Team Brazil. Yeah, I'm hoping that Team Brazil knows their way around Philly. It's going to be wild to see. I'm so happy for this city, man. For city Philly to getting their first taste of FIFA. Like FIFA is a lot of fun. Like I said, if you're like me, a loser from Philly, dealing with a mediocre baseball team, dealing with a, a joke of an MLS team, you're happy. You're happy for Team USA. You're going all in for Team USA right now because it's appealing. You need something to watch. Nell says, I'm not usually a soccer fan, but it's better than watching the horrible Phillies. Yes, you're right. I'm with you now. It is better than watching the sloppy Phillies team. Later, bro. Montana, have a great night and weekend. Same. You too, Tony. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend, my friend. Darby says, I'm kind of interested in what they do with a week after he sat out of his with this match. Yeah, it is interesting to see that too, Darby, how they're going to make their adjustments. But again, I think this Team USA is from start players, the bench, the janitor. Like this team's hungry. This team is really, really hungry. Q. It's like I said, Team USA missing their best player and no harm, no foul because they came to play today. And like I said, if you're checking in for the first time, please do me a favor, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe, so you get all of our content wherever you're watching it. This show from. Doesn't matter what social media platform you're watching it from. Just make sure you hit that follow. But yeah, Team USA, big 2-0 win. We'll take it. They go into the next round. Now we got to sit here patiently to see who they play next. It should be a lot of fun. We're going to be, especially people from Philadelphia, going to be licking our chops to see who they got lined up next. It should be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's and like I said, Thursday, you get to relax. If they lose Thursday, no harm, no foul. It's they already moved on. They have already moved on. They've already moved on. Good win for. And listen, the first goal they didn't need to do. They didn't have to try. It was good. It was a lot of pressure coming from the Team USA team down the stretch, coming in Australia's lane. It was supposed to be a quick pass, and Team Australia handed the deal for us. So, and then, but the header goal from Freeman was, like I said, really designed, nice play. And I, like I said, got to credit to Matt Freese and that defense for sticking it out, playing tough, making things uncomfortable for Team Australia. Team Australia taking a lot of wide shots. Like, there could have been moments in this game where my sphincter got tightened. And no, they played well. They played really extremely well. And this was for over 100 minutes of soccer. Over 100 minutes of soccer. This Team USA team showing no signs of weakness. None. Even in Team Australia was trying to get in their heads, and still with the chippiness, with the all this stuff, trying to really get in their heads, and no. Team USA stayed composed, stayed in their lane, and they handled things. So, like I said, my big takeaway is, again, you got to go back to the goaltender. You got to go to Matt Freese. Matt Freese playing on his head anytime there was making some big stoppage, shutting all Australia parties down. Like, that in the defense in front of them, like, they didn't have an answer, Team Australia. They really didn't have an answer. I mean, look at the stats here. I mean, the only thing, again, just they racked up more yellow cards. They didn't care about that. 16 fouls. 16 fouls to Team Australia. 16 fouls. They had 2 shots, 5 shot attempts. They couldn't land one. They had 4 corner kicks. But Team USA with the bulk of the possession in this game, which I find wild. Bulk of the possession. Like, that's pretty good. So, again, if you guys are just checking out, like I said, Team USA wins 2-0 as they take care of Team Australia. Plenty to go, though. Plenty of soccer to go. This is like their Super Bowl right now. You got Scotland taking on Morocco just a little bit at 6 p.m. You got Brazil at 8:30. You got Turkey. And that doesn't matter now. Plenty of soccer going on. A lot of soccer. But now it's like you kind of ask yourself, who's going to get in their way now? Who's going to be the biggest challenge? Because their last 2 challenges have made it easy. Have made it easy for this team. For Team US. How do we get you come to up to the Northeast, come show? How do we get you to come to up to the Northeast and get you come to the show? Chris, all you gotta do is just let me know. Just inbox me, and I'll come up to check you guys out. Sawyer Dog TV debut. Okay, I don't know what that means, but all right. We have like 6 shows. Really? Interesting. But yeah, I'll give it to Team USA going all the way and getting the big dub tonight. Now we just gotta sit here and wait, see who's next. I'm pretty sure you know all the trainers. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. I know everyone down there. But anyway, listen, guys, I'm gonna get ready to log off out of here. Just want to give Team USA some love. Next week, we'll be back here. My man Scott Turkson will be back, and you guys will be back here at midnight. I got to do my show. I got to talk Philly sports. A lot going on in Philly sports. A lot of talking some Phillies, talking some Flyers, talking about more about Team USA. So join me tonight at midnight as like I said, I'll be back here to do one of my shows. So, all right, guys, have a good one, and we'll touch base. Bye-bye.
Stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all till it's out. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright.